Hello again to the next part of Let's Play Blade and Soul with the Zen Archer. Before we begin, I'm going to do a quick recap of the previous act with this helpful Act 9 cinematic trailer just because it looks so pretty, and also to let everybody know that this wasn't exactly a spoiler, we kind of saw this coming, but I'll use this in lieu of a recap because it's, yeah. Keep in mind it is in Korean, just imagine that it was the same dialogue as what you saw earlier, and some extras.
상처는 치료해 두었다.
아무리 그자를 속이기 위한 연극이라지만 이렇게까지 할 필요는 없지 않았습니까?
아무래도 주리아가 널 미워했던 모양이구나.
여기가 맞아.
류 오빠가 여기로 오라고 했단 말이야.
어?
류 오빠.
네 말 맞다나. 참으로 어리석은 자들이구나.
아니지. 류 오빠, 아니지. 오빠가 우릴 배신하다니 그런 거 아니지. 야, 이게 무슨 짓이야?
드디어 문이 열린다.
So yeah, the cinematic trailer for that came out last year, and yeah, people were kind of already up in arms. We knew that thing, very Full Metal Alchemist-ish, but we knew that Ryu was going to be evil. And that first section over there basically told that somebody translated it a little ago. I don't have it verbatim, but in essence, it was basically saying that Ryu was a plant. He was designed to infiltrate the Hongmoon school, gather some information, maybe some training, and try to fuck us over. So he's been evil all along, unfortunately. So yeah. So he poisoned us, he got us stuck in a jail cell, and he killed Bunyang. And he totally bitch slapped Bunhwa. No mercy. This kid's going down. Chrono Trigger banging on the doors.
Ah, the little warrior princess. Comfortable?
Dowager, this place suits you.
It looks even better from this side. I'm sure your spies told you all about my prison.
Of course. I'm already planning renovations.
I'll wipe that smirk off your face soon enough. Right after I allow you to witness history.
You have no idea what you have started.
We shall see, won't we?
You've made your last mistake!
We meet again.
Let me out.
Hold on.
Let me out.
We meet again. Keep your voices down, and we'll get you out of here.
How did you find me?
You're not exactly hard to find, Jian. I also have a few contacts in Gunwon Prison. Of course, I'm normally bringing people in, not breaking them out.
You betrayed us. He killed Bunyang.
I know, and I'm sorry. No master should have to outlive a student. In hindsight, I should have known the Imperator's newfound innocence was a facade.
I thought that his cruelty was a facade.
I can't change what happened, but my agents and I will do everything we can to get you and your students out of here.
What kind of depraved soul orders a kid to kill another kid?
The Dowager brainwashed Ryu into deceiving his master and killing his friend. She's unworthy of the Stratus throne.
Yes, brainwashed. Where are my students?
I'm not sure. Not in this cell block.
We should free Yan Mafei and find them.
Yan Mafei? You mean Empress Yan Mafei of the Talus Dominion?
The Dowager used me to bring her here.
So she used Ryu to bring you here, then used you to lure Empress Yan Mafei. Clever.
Warrior.
Will do.
Will do.
You two scout ahead, we'll catch up with you. Allow me, Your Majesty. What kind of prison lets us keep our weapons? I say this wrong, but yeah.
Can you walk? You collapsed so suddenly. I thought the worst.
He's really gone, isn't he?
I am so sorry. I know you loved him, and you were good to him. His name was Bunyang, wasn't it?
Yes.
We will find time to mourn him. But for now, we have to find your other pupils and run.
I'm so sorry to get you involved.
That was my fault. I was too quick to believe the letter. Fortunately, your friend has offered us her help.
This is Chol Gina. I worked with her in the Centerlands.
And I will owe her a great debt when this is over. For now, we need to survive. We will make it through this together. I promise. Stay strong, warrior.
This should be fun. Well, I suppose this is an opportunity for Empress Yunmafei to get an exclusive behind-the-scenes tour of Gunwan Prison.
Yeah, it's a lot better than Talus Prison. A lot more impressive, I should say.
This place was designed for the sole purpose of keeping people locked up indefinitely. It's one of the few things the Empire does well. You can almost hear the sounds of inmates losing their sanity.
I pray that the Empress is as agile as she is bold. I need to find my students.
They may be in the third-tier block. That's where foreign prisoners and dissenters usually end up. Getting there is a little tricky. This place uses suspension cages and rotating drawbridges to isolate the prisoners. Keep moving and try not to look down.
Okay.
I hope the Empress doesn't mind a bit of exercise. If you don't mind.
This certainly seems excessive.
I look down. I see lizards. You carry lizards in your prison.
With any luck, your students will be in here.
Have faith, warrior.
Hold on.
Get me out.
They're
or
not
don't.
here.
I don't care. Is death the only freedom?
This place reeks of the Ebon Drake. They've clearly tried to indoctrinate these prisoners.
Indoctrinate?
Yeah, you know, break the wills of people with any shred of common sense so that they either believe in the Ebon Drake ideology or lose their will to oppose it. Be thankful your students aren't here. There are a few other places they could be, but I'd rather not take the Empress to any of them.
She can take care of herself.
If you say so, Jian.
Because I've been right about everything else so far. Why do these people still follow me? Why do they trust me?
This way, please.
Will do.
Will do.
I've like been wrong about almost everything so far here.
Hold on.
We'll be fine. We weren't fine.
Handle this?
I'm on it. I'll handle you myself.
Where's the bridge? It must be locked from the other side.
Incoming!
You've made your last mistake.
We'll hold them off. Find a way to activate the bridge. We'll hold them off. Find a way to activate the bridge.
I'll handle your last mistake.
Doesn't matter what they do to try to silence me. Though my body has been imprisoned, my voice and the truth cannot be shackled. The Empress calls it a crime to document the genuine legacy of our empire and its past lady, Nam Solin. Her efforts to bury history are all too telling. As a scholar, it is my duty to keep the past alive and to never let it be written by those in power. Authority that fears the truth and wishes to stifle it is no legitimate authority at all. My only regret is that I leave behind my darling wife, Anjiang. Does she even know what's become of me? Will she ever know the truth? If anyone finds this letter, I beg of you, find my poor wife. Let her know of this injustice. Tell her of my love for her and that we'll see her each other again, someday, in the realms beyond. Kyo Chol. I've got the keys. Okay, guess you took care of business.
This
I
place
must
is
admit, your
swarming with
Majesty's skills
Evandrake.
are quite impressive. Hold on. We'll search this block. Please take Her Majesty to the quarantine sector.
Let's go.
Will do.
Let's hurry. Your students might be in here. Let me out, or don't. I don't care.
Just end it.
I've seen kids holed up here in the past. I was hoping your students would be here. There's a special quarantine cell where they like to keep their high-profile visitors. Let's hope your students are there. Take them out.
You've made your last mistake. You've made your last mistake.
You two, stay with the Empress.
I'm on it.
Hold on.
A map loading. This must be a real prisoner. Namso-yu.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Warrior, I can't believe it's you. You came all this way to rescue me?
How did you get here?
I was waiting for Guan outside the Urito village, and the rest is a blur. I woke up in here. This woman, this demon that looked like the Dowager told me that my time would come soon.
She's planning another divine mandate.
You mean like the one in Zaiwei? No, Warrior, you can't let them take me again. Please.
You remember that?
Of course I remember. I almost died. I lost the only home I'd ever known, started a new life. It was supposed to be better now. I thought we were safe.
Guan, he must be so worried. Come with me. I'll protect you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I promise I'll do everything I can to help. Just get me out of here. Did you come here with Guan?
I haven't seen him recently. Sorry.
Oh, alright. I'm sure he's fine.
He'd be the one to save me. Have you seen any children?
In a prison? I think I may have heard some crying earlier. I'll help you find them.
Do you know this person? She certainly seems to know you.
Her name is Namso-yu.
Namso-yu? What? Her parents named her after the late Stratus princess?
She is the Stratus princess.
That's Princess Namso-yu? The Namso-yu? That's impossible. She's dead.
What twisted conspiracy have we stumbled into now? No, it's really her.
You're serious? I thought she died during the Zaiwei invasion. If that's really her, then she's the true and rightful heiress to the Stratus throne. The only way to be certain is to test her blood. I have an associate who might help us with that. If she is of royal Stratus lineage, then the Dowager must need her for something. Otherwise, she'd have killed her already.
Yeah, the divine mandate ritual, royal blood and all that.
We'll sort this out after we find your students. Until then, make sure she stays close. Our motley crew is bound to draw attention. Alright, here's the plan.
Wait, where'd Yunmafei go? What happened to the half-sister reunion?
You, Huan, and Zhengyu scout the next sector and activate the bridge. I'll stay here with the Empress and our new special friend. Reinforcements are probably on their way, so work fast. Think you can handle
On
this?
Oh, hey, Yunmafei, this is Namso-yu. She's your half-sister.
Please be careful, Warrior.
And you're not going to address this at all.
Now!
This way, jyansei.
That was the worst reunion I've ever seen.
hatch is over there.
We'll get these cells open.
One runs like a Jin, one runs like a Yun.
You made quite a racket.
It wasn't us. It was that warden brute.
Look out!
Identify yourselves. Wait, they work
What
for
is
me.
happening?
Empress!
Are you injured? I'm well. Where is Senha?
I do not know, Your Highness.
Do all of you have friends in this prison?
Yeah, pretty much.
And I thought I was connected. Let's get...
How could she create a prison so vile? Why?
They're here. I'll get this open. One moment.
Why? Master! Master!
Puna? Puna, I'm so sorry.
Why did this happen? Why? Why did my brother... He was trying to protect me. If I...
It's gonna be okay?
Liar! You're a liar, just like Ryu! Master,
Oof.
I don't understand. Ryu, he
I know.
It all happened so fast. I couldn't get to him in time. I couldn't save Bunyang.
There's nothing you could have done.
But it was Ryu. I thought he was one of us. I didn't even know we were in danger.
Neither did I.
I couldn't help Bunyang. I promised I would keep everyone safe, and I couldn't. I'm sorry, Master. I didn't know what to do.
Ryu, he betrayed all of us.
I couldn't stop him.
You can't blame yourself. I'm already blaming. That's already taken.
I'm sorry, Master. From now on, I won't let anyone get to Buna or Jinsoyun. Especially Ryu.
I know I can trust you.
Yes, Master.
Master? Wait. Bunyang's really gone, isn't he?
I'm sorry, Jin So-yun.
Can I ask a favor, Master?
Anything.
We were in a hurry earlier and Bunyang left some things behind at the hideout. It's all that's left.
I'll go back and get it.
Thank you. I think maybe Buna might feel better if she has something to remember him by.
Jin So-yun.
I'll be okay. I need to be brave for them. For Bunyang, too.
Reunited at last. I know your hearts ache now, but at least you are together again.
Together, without Bunyang.
That pain will never go away, but you need to stay strong. The children need you.
Buna can't even look at me.
You cannot blame yourself, warrior. They love you, but they are hurting.
This is all too much.
Then let me ease your burden. The little one mentioned something left behind. I can take the children to this hideout while you stop the Dowager.
I'll do it. I can't put you in danger, too.
The Nameless will protect us. Unless you would prefer to have a Talus Empress and 3 children following you.
That's a fairly good point.
Right. You do what you can to stop the Dowager, and I promise your children and I will be safe in the hideout. Don't worry.
Thank you, Empress.
Thank you, old friend. Please be careful.
Kids shouldn't have to watch their friends die. I know it's hard to see them like this. At least we know they're safe. There's a certain type of guilt that comes when you watch someone die and you're left among the living. If we still have life, we must have it for a reason. If nothing else, we must try to keep others from suffering the fate of our fallen friends. It seems the Dowager will do anything to consolidate her power, even if it means spilling the blood of the people she's sworn to protect. Perhaps it's time the Stratus throne was returned to the true Stratus lineage.
You mean Namsoyu?
If she is who you say she is, yes. The only way to be certain is with the Wandi compass.
With the what?
Do you remember Mushin's compass? This works the same way. The Wandi compass can verify that Namsoyu is of royal Stratus lineage. It was entrusted to General Hondu when Mushin's compass was stolen by Guihan. Of course, the general was still the Imperator then. Princess or not, let's get her out of this dump.
This way, please, Your Majesty. All right.
Out of the frying pan. Looks like word of our prison break got out before we did. In the eyes of the Empire, you and your friend are escaped convicts. I guess that makes me the traitor that set you free. What an honor. The good news is that General Hondu's estate isn't far. The bad news is that it's surrounded by soldiers, mostly of the young, brash, stab first and ask questions later variety. Whatever happens, don't let them take Namsoyu.
Captain, I think we've been spotted.
No, you think?
Enemy surrounded. Surrender or face the wrath of the Stratus Elite Guard.
Who is this guy? We'll handle this. Please stay back.
Thank you. Be careful.
The quicker we deal with them, the fewer reinforcements we face later. Back away. Work together.
Are you alright?
We're fine, thank you. It's an honor, Your Honor.
Watch out! There's more coming.
Halt! Drop your weapons!
We don't have time for this. I hate to do this,
Don't
but
let them
you
escape!
let's
go!
Down your weapons, you'll live.
work together. Let's go.
I'm good.
Yes, Captain.
I have no qualms with you, soldiers.
Back away.
Out of our way. Shh, keep it down.
We're making a mass prison break and you're asking me to keep it down.
Most of the soldiers are heading toward the prison, but it looks like the guards have doubled up as well. Either that or General Hondu has become paranoid. The authorities should still be under the assumption that we're trying to escape or hide. The home of a disgraced high-profile general should not be a place of interest. I'll scale this wall and open the east gate. You're welcome to come if you like.
I'll go with you.
Sure, why not? You were with me the last time I broke into the home of a high-ranking government official. Let's hope things go smoother this time around. Keep an eye on Her Majesty. We'll secure the courtyard. Meet us at the east gate.
Yes, Captain.
Watch your step. This courtyard has seen better days. General Hondu has really let this place go. Either that or the Dowager has cut off any funds to maintain the grounds. Either way, his guards are still here, and they aren't going to let us through in light of recent events. Just subdue and silence them. Don't kill them. Too many have died already. In time, they'll understand. Let's get this over with. Okay, open the east gate.
Why are you guys letting Namsoyu lead? Those are bodyguards.
If I recall, there's a side exit that leads to his office. Hurry, let's go.
Wait! There are guards at that gate as well.
It was bound to happen. Princess, Your Majesty, please stay back while we subdue these guards.
Incoming!
Move aside. You don't know what you're doing. You two stay near the exit and keep a sharp eye.
Yes, Captain.
No problem.
Knock, knock.
And who in the realms are you? You've got 2 seconds to talk.
General Hondu, please forgive our intrusion. I would not have come to you like this if it were not a matter of utmost urgency.
What could possibly justify this insanity?
With all due respect, General, I believe this warrior may be able to explain better
This
than
is
I
the
can.
prisoner who escaped?
Hi.
You dare to enter my quarters after flaunting the law and breaking out of prison? That's either courage or full-on stupidity. All right. You've got my attention. What is it you have to say? Divine Mandate ceremony? You're more than stupid, you're insane. You expect me to defy the Dowager and stop the ceremony?
Well, considering the last 2 times people have tried running it, it's opened up portals of demons and nearly wiped out the city, or have wiped out a city, yes.
Enough of this. An escaped convict speaking of treason deserves no audience from me. I should run you through where you stand.
Technically, I'm not a member of the Stratus Empire. If anything, I'm more allied with the Talos Dominion, so this is not treason.
Perhaps the prison wardens won't execute you outright if you surrender, but I wouldn't count on it, especially if you mention this Divine Mandate madness.
The Dowager is deceiving us all, General. This woman may be living proof.
Is that so? What's this proof you speak of? You fill this palace with even more lies. And who might you be? Another member of this circus?
I am Nam Soyu, lost daughter of Namsalin, and the rightful inheritor of the Stratus lineage.
Ha! This has gone from insanity to a complete farce. I call your bluff. I happen to have something which will expose your lies. The Wandi Compass. Prove you're the rightful heir with your blood. You speak the truth after all.
How can this be?
Even if what you say is true, this heir, Namsoyu, is no solution. She only adds to the problem. The Dowager will either use her or kill her. I know the Dowager is power-hungry and foolish enough to attempt the Divine Mandate ceremony, but even a man in my position cannot stop it. She is too powerful, has too many loyalists. Your best option may be to petition the prince directly, especially if he and Namsoyu share a bloodline.
Can you help us meet the prince?
Arranging a meeting is the right thing to do, but that's the extent of my goodwill. If Prince Subin refuses to listen, you must leave Gunwan and never return. This
Dowager
is madness.
Tehu and the Ebon Drake have put the entire empire at risk. She's evil, General, and she's deceived you all.
Evil is only defined by whoever is in power. Even if what you say is true, how will you expose an entrenched evil such as the Dowager?
Princess Namsoyu may change things. For now, I'll keep her hidden and safe.
Good. We cannot allow Namsoyu to fall into the Dowager's hands. As for you, I will take you to the Inner Keep to meet Prince Subin, and we'll settle this one way or another. All of you, stay safe.
Yes, General.
Thank you.
More running around and waiting for NPCs.
Fine. Open the door. I only hope we arrive in time. One thing you should know before we start this foolishness: the Inner Keep is past the North Guard post. The guards verify the identity of anyone they don't recognize. I can deal with the guards at the entrance, but the guard captain is another story. I trained him well. He'll insist on doing things by the book. That said, I do have one idea.
And what's that?
I can introduce you to the captain as the member of a potential military alliance. Matters for the proper military override Palace Guard concerns. Or at least I hope they will.
Well, I am an envoy from Talos.
If we fail, he won't hesitate to turn his guards on you. But if you stick to the script, we might just get out of this with our heads. Come on, stay behind me.
Chief General, what are you doing here at this hour?
I have an urgent message for the guard captain.
Sir, this is most unorthodox.
It's an important matter, so I came myself. Open the door.
But your guest doesn't have clearance.
Not to worry. This one is with me.
I mean no disrespect.
I don't like repeating myself. This is urgent.
Of course, sir.
All right. Here's where sword hits shield. The guard captain approaches. Remember what I told you.
I am a possible military ally. Got it.
The guard post may be on high alert about the prison escape. Don't break the disguise, or we're done for. Understood? Let's go.
Disguise, huh? Should I put on my Stratus uniform?
Chief General, what are you doing here at this hour?
I must speak to the prince.
Of course, but with guests? But sir, your guest isn't expected.
I appreciate your diligence, but this is a very special guest of the military. I regret having to pull rank, but trust that this meeting is crucial to our efforts.
I see. I will speak to your guest directly. Excuse me. I certainly trust Chief General Handu, but understand we need to verify the identity of anyone passing through the post. Were you invited by letter or decree? How did you come to enter the palace in the first place?
I'm an ambassador from Zyway.
Ah, you are part of the diplomatic group from Zyway. In that case, Empress Tehu made it expressly clear yesterday, in anticipation of your arrival, that you are to remain in the pavilion.
Yeah, about that.
The inner keep in particular is off limits. I'll need a letter from the Empress or Minister Janyong to allow you entry. I regret this misunderstanding. Chief General, I'm sorry, I cannot allow your guest in.
You don't understand what's at stake, Guard Captain. The very continuation of the Stratus Empire hinges upon this meeting. I swear to you on my life, no harm will come to the prince.
All right, General Handu, but I insist on accompanying you. Please, follow me. Guard, what's going on?
Captain, we're overrun. The Ebon Drake.
Breathe, son, breathe.
I see bodies.
Tell me what's happening.
I see only death will buy your silence.
Bastard!
Our ascension is foretold. We will meet again. I promise you.
Ebon Drake, here? The prince! I must head inside the inner keep. Guard Captain, assemble all the guards you can muster, and sound the alarm.
Yes, sir.
Pure evil. How could this happen? How have Ebon Drake cultists infiltrated this far into the palace? If the Ebon Drake have invaded the inner keep, their target is clear. The royal quarters and the prince. Prince Subin has essentially been under house arrest courtesy of the Dowager. He's trapped, but I will not let him die. Not today. Come. Hurry!
Da-da-da, it's a coup happening.
The guards. Dead. All dead. I've seen this strange aura before. Dark Chi. Whoever did this will pay. The Ebon Drake. They were welcomed by the Dowager as honored guests and advisors.
Yeah, that was probably not a good move.
We must make absolutely sure the Ebon Drake are behind this. Would you help me search the bodies?
Yes, I will help you.
The cult's power has only increased within the palace. They have powerful allies. We need hard proof. Examine the manner in which they died. See if the Ebondrake left any trace of their misdeeds. Even the smallest detail could prove important. Carefully now. The bodies are mutilated. Those monsters! You're asking for it!
You have acquired a new quest item.
Halt! You answer to me!
Enemies are everywhere. As such, it is imperative to protect the royal quarters and our dear Prince Subin. Henceforth, no one is allowed inside the royal quarters except for royal guards and trusted servants personally selected by me. Violators will be caught and killed. Do not disappoint me, Tehu.
Halt! You answer to me! Halt! You answer to me!
Regret this, murderer!
What is their overall scheme, I wonder?
It's the Ebondrake, I'm sure of it!
I didn't like the Ebondrake the moment they moved into the palace. Freaks and zealots, all of them. Beyond the immediate mission of rescuing the prince, we are in a perilous position. Is the Dowager in league with these monsters? Or would she do the right thing if approached? In any case, we must hurry to the prince. He is surely in grave danger.
I only hope we arrive in time.
This isn't right.
It's as quiet as the dead here. No night guards. The royal quarters are usually packed with servants in attendance of the prince, who is in poor health. The Ebondrake's stench is all over this.
I found this on one of the attacks.
This parchment, it implicates the Dowager. Damn it, I knew it. Only the Dowager could have arranged for the inner keep to be so empty. She wants no witnesses to her evil deeds. Attacking Prince Subin is bad enough, but the Dowager plots something even more insidious with the divine mandate. We must expose it.
Follow me and don't lower your guard.
The assassin! Your intrusion ends here, Handu. Filthy zealot! Out of the way! I'll enjoy bleeding the life from you.
Halt! You answer to me.
Damn fools! No time to waste. Let's go! Justice will win the day! Damn fools! Great! All of you! Damn fools!
Warriors! I'm impressed you made it this far. Your pain will be particularly sweet.
You stain this place with your evil. On my life, you shall not harm the prince.
You are not...
You all right?
Justice will win the day! Damn come at me!
Wait. If the Ebondrake cultists have taken the royal quarters, we must tread carefully and follow protocol.
You're worried about protocol in a time like this?
Should we charge the door in a panic, they may harm the prince. Let me do the talking. I'll secure an audience with His Majesty. Ebendrake or not, remember, this is a royal court. Behave accordingly. Step quickly.
Chief General, I never expected to see you at this hour.
Never mind that. Open the door. I need to see the prince immediately.
But, General, I have orders from the Ebendrake advisors themselves not to let anyone enter Prince Subin's chambers.
Ebendrake? Listen to yourself, man. Why would you follow the
No more
orders
of
of
this.
cultists? As Chief General, I urgently
yes, General.
demand an audience with Prince Subin.
Prince Subin, Chief General Handu seeks your audience.
Chief General? What does he want?
He says it is urgent.
All right. I will see him.
He has granted you permission, sir.
Fine. Open the door.
Call if you need me.
That doesn't look good.
Yes, General?
Please, forgive my intrusion. I seek your audience at this late hour as I have an urgent matter
Speak.
to discuss. This issue requires discretion. I
Fine.
implore you to dismiss
You are
your
all dismissed.
Ebendrake attendants.
We will stay close, my prince.
Sheriff,
Evil
what's the
may
matter?
be afoot, Prince Subin, involving someone very close. This warrior has much to share with you. Come, show your respects to the prince and tell him your story. Subin, what's the matter? Subin!
Get back! Back!
No!
Wow, he's a frog.
Step back, murderer! What dark arts trickery is this? What have you done to Prince Subin?
Mother.
Nothing you do will change your fate. Flee, my son!
I feel so strange. Mother.
They cannot hurt you any longer. I'm here. Get up. Don't just lie there. Escort Prince Subin. Help him, you fools.
As you command.
I will finish this later, I promise you that. Your crimes will not go unpunished.
My crimes?
The Dowager! What is happening? By the gods! Tehu fought with dark arts, with dark chi! She is a fiend! I never thought it would come to this! Corruption, a hunger for power, that was the worst I suspected in the Dowager. But this will cast the Stratus Empire into utter chaos!
Tehu, you monster!
I swear I will hunt that witch down, to the depths of the Dark Realm if need be. She endangers everything I hold dear.
No quarter, no excuses, no mercy.
We must follow after them. She has Prince Subin in her thrall. I know he is innocent in all of this. She will pay for this!
This is what happens when you try to run ahead of a scripted NPC. You just gotta wait.
This secret passageway once served as a way to hide or transport the royal family in case of emergency. It connects the inner keep to the rest of the palace. As the Dowager gained power, she eventually sealed off the passageway, cutting off the inner keep. And now the Ebon Drake use it freely. Tehu's scheming runs deep. She's created a way to isolate and then infiltrate the very heart of the palace. This cannot stand. We must find them. Let's split up to cover more ground. Head straight. I'll head left. There you are. I found only empty rooms and cobwebs. Did you have better luck?
There was nothing there but rolling traps.
This is a disaster. Now that Dowager Tehu is exposed, she has no reason to delay whatever it is she has planned. From what I know of the Divine Mandate ceremony, only the blood of one with divine lineage can power the ritual. The Wandi compass has shown that person to be Namsoyu. The Dowager must have thought to influence and corrupt Subin, to groom him for the sacrificial ritual. But now she's had to change plans. I have long suspected that Subin does not possess royal blood. As such, I have maintained a lifelong vigil on the boy, to protect him from the Dowager. But enough of the past. Follow me. I know someone who can help us.
Who?
Lieutenant General Jaysok. He is my most trusted and loyal ally on the Senior Military Council. He will side with us. Come on.
For a wandering warrior, we seem to engage in court politics quite a bit.
We're near Lieutenant General Jaysok's quarters. Surely he will help us. Quickly now.
Well, here I thought that had taken all night and we were in the morning. But nope, we're still at night. Nope, still night.
At ease. Where is the Lieutenant General?
In his office, sir.
Open the door. We have urgent business.
Yes, sir.
Ah, for once somebody didn't deny us entry.
We might just have a chance. The Lieutenant General would fight and die for the Stratus Empire. If we are able to convince him the Empire is under siege, he will make for a powerful ally. He has accepted the Dowager as Empress without reservation for the good of the Empire. This news will surely shake him. But the truth has been kept from all of us for too long. We must prepare for nothing less than an all-out assault on the Inner Keep and on the Ebon Drake. We cannot shirk our solemn duty to preserve the Empire. let's head in.
Chief General, are we under attack? You look rough.
Jasoc, we are in dire straits. I don't quite know where to begin.
And who's this? You? What happened? What happened with you and Chief General Handu?
The prince turned into a demon. The Dowager attacked us.
What? Are you all on Wraithbloom? That's impossible! Enough! Hold your tongue while I straighten this out.
Lieutenant General, this warrior speaks the truth, as strange as it may seem. The Dowager means to sacrifice the Stratus Heir in a divine mandate ceremony.
How could this happen?
Here, look at this. The true Stratus Heir is not Subin. It's someone else
Where
in
is
the
this
palace.
Stratus Heir?
A woman.
You let her out of your sight? We need to protect her.
This warrior has helped to safeguard the heir.
General!
What is it, soldier?
So this is where you're hiding!
More Ebendrake scum!
Traitors must be silenced.
We're loyal to the Empire, not the Ebendrake.
The Empire is the Ebendrake! The Ebendrake the Empire! And all traitors will be purged!
What have you started, Handu?
A war that we must win!
General Handu, please forgive me. Sir, we're surrounded. The Ebendrake, they've lost their minds. They're staging an uprising. They're everywhere. My company was wiped out in minutes. The Ebendrake, they were so fast. It was like fighting smoke. And sir, one of them put a knife to my neck. I led him here, and now we're surrounded. And it's all my fault. I know I don't deserve to serve, but please, let me live the night. I know the tunnels. I can help us escape.
I'll kill them all!
General, please, calm yourself. We should seek safety.
Who needs escape when you can slaughter them all?
Handu, stop! It's too late now.
It's never too
Warrior,
late!
let's go.
I like this general dude. I don't like much everyone else.
The Ebendrake will shake this realm to its foundations! The betrayers have gathered.
Surrender, now.
Surrender? To you? Ha! Come, all of you! Kill them all!
Over here. We can use him.
This can't be! Curse you!
Time for a little chat.
You've sealed your doom, assassin!
Do what you want with me. You can't stop her. You have no idea what's to come.
Where is Dowager Teiyu?
Empress Tehu, you wretch! Your tongue is unworthy to speak her name. I will never betray the Ebendrake. My reward awaits.
Make peace with your false god, heathen!
Fate has carved its path for me. But I control my destiny. I die by my own hand, not yours!
What a mess. This is a nightmare. I knew the Empress dabbled with the Ebendrake, but I didn't know she believed this nonsense. I thought it was for show. And now she's sending her assassins to us? Her own generals? All that, and you're telling me she's throwing a divine mandate? If Chief General Handu trusts you, then I will too. My soldiers and I will meet you at the Lightborn altar. Looks like we have a battle on our hands. Warrior, you need to find and escort the Stratus Heir. Protect her, and we'll do all we can to keep this mandate from happening. Get over here!
So this is great. Highlands Necropolis, the Divine Mandate went off and killed everybody there. In Zyway, the Mandate started, but we managed to cut it off before it got too late. It looks like we have...
Get this warrior to Handu's estate, quietly.
Of course, sir.
Looks like we have a chance of stopping the Divine Ritual before it even gets started.
The quickest and quietest way to Handu's house would be through the Sovereign's estate. That place has tunnels that span the entire palace, if you're not afraid to get dirty. To get to the estate, you should take the emergency Dragon Pulse. It's the fastest way across the palace. You'll find the pulse on top of the observatory. I recommend you wall dash instead of taking the stairs. Please be careful, warrior. The Imperator commands a powerful guard. Your only hope to survive is to stay in the shadows. Good luck, warrior.
Hey, don't mind me. I just killed two of your guys over here. It's okay. And here we go.
Jyansei! Over here! If you're looking for Captain Gina and Princess Namsoyu, they're not here.
Hey.
The Ebendrake must have followed the trail of guards we left in our wake. Their agents are going house to house. Captain Gina escorted the princess to our hidden chamber.
But doesn't the Imperator know about it?
She asked me to monitor Handu's estate in case you or the Dowager showed up. We're still trying to track down the Dowager and capture her. I heard she almost killed General Handu. But now she and her son have disappeared. It's as if the Ebendrake built hidden corridors that bypass our own. It doesn't matter. We'll track them down. I am a bit concerned, though. I was gonna check in on the Princess and Empress Yunma Fei, but the Ebendrake locked the waterway grate.
Does that mean they found them?
I don't know. Hopefully they were just closing off all routes of escape. Either way, we need to open that grate. We can't let the princess get trapped. If you take out the Ebendrake in the next courtyard, one of them should have the key. I need to make sure the Sweetwater Bridge entrance hasn't been compromised. Good luck. Good luck.
Okay, so I guess we're still going through the Sovereign's estate. But yeah, taking everyone to the one hideout that we know that Ryu's already been in does not strike me as sound planning. This act is a pretty depressing one. Sure, Gina, have the key. She could have unlocked herself, shouldn't she? And
we meet again.
And our hideout is compromised. Who saw this coming? Raise your hand if you didn't.
Surely you cannot be surprised to see me. Our fates are intertwined. I bring order, you sow the seeds of chaos.
What? You just told me to go join the Dark Realm. That's kind of chaotic.
We now have the chance to finally unite as one. The Divine Mandate ceremony will usher in a new age for us both.
Release my students, you bastard!
I tried to teach you many years ago to channel your emotions, but you never could. And now those same emotions betray you. If you want your precious pupils safe, you'll do as I say. Otherwise, I cannot guarantee their safety. Yura is difficult to control. Don't be stupid.
Master, no! Don't
Quiet,
listen to
whelp.
him!
No! Jinbei! Please
I'm
don't!
all right, Master.
Control your children.
Jinbin, you went down like a pansy. I trained you better than that.
Speaking of your children, I only count 3. My sincere condolences on your loss.
Wait, you can't give me condolences on losing one and threaten them at the same breath. What the fuck?
Come with me to the Lightborn altar and no one else has to die. Though I know you thrive on violence. What's your decision?
If you don't harm them, I'll come with you.
You become wiser with age. Once the Divine Mandate has been carried out, your pupils will be returned to you, set free into a whole new world.
Whose idea was it to bring them here? Ryu knew about it. He told the Dowager. Dowager probably told Mushin. Joel, Gina, you suck. Or I suck. I don't know. Lord Mushin waits for you.
Do precisely as he says, or your children will be returned to you in bags. Small ones. I will send you to the Lightborn altar. That is, unless you hesitate.
I like the reflection in his mask. That's very nice. That's very well done. Ooh, did I completely forget about Namsoyu?
Bear witness. I, Mushin, will perform the Divine Mandate with the blood of the royal heir. I alone will become the Stratus Emperor!
Well, I guess that means he's not trying to screw it up. He just wants to prove himself the Emperor. Because if anybody's got the blood of Mushin, I guess it would be Mushin himself. That man is pure evil.
Could that be the real Mushin? The Divine Fist? How could he proclaim himself the Stratus Emperor?
There's kind of a history with Mushin.
I have been proven a fool much too often. How simple of me to believe the Dowager did not have a greater evil manipulating her from the shadows. Though we may die trying, we must try to cut the head off the snake. We cannot let Mushin conduct the Divine Mandate ceremony. Lieutenant General Jasak and I will keep watch. When the ceremony commences, they will be most vulnerable. All of our soldiers will charge the altar on my command. While we serve as a distraction, rescue Namsoyu from the altar and save your young pupils. Join us after moving them to a safe place. This cannot mark the end of the Stratus Empire as we know it. We must not fail.
May the Divine Realms bless you. Here are you, bitch.
Come on.
Oh look, it's the Seven Masters.
Jyansei, let's finish this.
Hello Sora, hello Wu Yong, hello Kuyang, hello Namjoon, you suck, hello Taejin,
Time has come.
and Chungun.
Your fate is intertwined with Mushin's. He has worked hard to lure you here, to force you to participate in this ghastly ritual.
Why is he doing this?
I believe he seeks to control you, or break you. You must stay adamant. Do not give in to his deceptions. Yora's barrier will stand until you defeat her. I believe I can open it for a moment. That will be your chance to enter and stop the Divine Mandate. The new Masters and I will ward off these demons for as long as we can. But for now, you are on your own. This way! Warrior, come here! This way! Please, step back. Get ready. Go. This is your chance.
All has been foretold. You believe me to be evil. How little you truly know. Jinsei then before me attempted to open a gate to the Dark Realm. I shall do the opposite. The Divine Realm and all its wisdom shall reign upon me. I am the Lightbringer. With the Divine's power, I will march upon the Dark Realm. Soon, all the realms will be under my sway. Aid me. Wield the Twilight's edge. Ring in a new era.
You're insane. I won't help you.
Your ignorance astounds me. And your stubbornness will cost you dearly.
No matter what he says, you can't.
Jungado!
Master! Master!
Your actions have consequences, John. How many more innocents have to die? Come, shed the blood of the Stratus heir. Fulfill your destiny.
Master, no!
don't shed Lucian's blood. That still counts for the ritual.
Trying to interfere, Master. You just don't learn. It's not like you can do anything now. You're too late, as usual.
So I just want to say, this is not what we trained our students for. We are a bad fucking teacher. We just got all of our students killed because, yeah. We are horrible. Now let's kill the last one.
I'll reunite you with your students soon enough.
I am ashamed. This is my fault. I spoke out against the Dowager like a petulant child, but I did not act. I was too afraid. My only consolation lies in the fact that together, perhaps we averted complete catastrophe, but I'm not sure. You've lost students, young people who depended on you. I know that pain. Do not let despair consume you. Prince Subin never was the heir. We must honor the old ways and install Princess Namsoyu to the throne. I will aid that process. I will help rebuild. Know that you always have a place here in the palace, and know that I am sorry for what has happened here.
Old friend, may we talk? Warrior, I know you tried. You loved them, and they loved you. Don't forget that. Words are incapable of honoring your loss, of healing your heart. I wish I had a way to make it better, Warrior.
I could have stopped him, but no, I went along with him like a pansy.
You too should join me in Zyway, if only for a while. No one would blame you if returning home sounds hard right now.
I can't run from what I've done.
Of course. But I want to tell you something. You ventured through the impossible for these children. You risked your life countless times. And why? Because you had hope. You loved them. I know you may think that you can never forgive yourself, but please remember that we all love you. When you step out of the shadows, we will still be here. Let's go,
Jyansei.
Jomhado.
I'm sorry I couldn't be here sooner. My agents and I were trying to track down the Dowager. We assumed she was the greatest threat had I known your students were in danger. Maybe there's nothing we could have done. Even so, I'm sorry. All of us who have served the Stratus Empire are to blame for not stopping its evil sooner. May you and your students find peace.
This was not supposed to happen. I was not prepared for this. Warrior, I am sorry. I should have come earlier. I should have seen this coming. This isn't about me. You've suffered a tremendous loss, and so has this little girl. And your pupils. I am so sorry. You still have a chance to say farewell. Please, let me open a Dragon Pulse. You two deserve peace and space. Use the Dragon Pulse.
I really shouldn't have brought them. Really shouldn't have brought them. It's raining again.
Master? Master, I was dreaming. We were all back together after training. Bunyang was playing a prank on Jinbin again, and Puna was laughing. Why did it end up like this? I miss them. I miss my brothers and sister.
I do too, Jinsoyeon.
I hate this. We were all happy together, but all these terrible people want to hurt everything. I hate them.
But we can't let that hatred control ourselves. You can't let that control you.
I know. It's like the Hongmoon teachings say, right? Anger and hatred lead to pain. But I already hurt so much. Bunyang, Buna, Jinbin, they all died trying to protect us and each other. They're gone, and I never got to say goodbye.
Did they even know how much I love them?
We'll pray at the shrine, right? The one you made for the original Hongmoon students and Master Hong? Do you think they'll take care of our family in the afterlife? I hope they do. We're all part of the Hongmoon school, right? It'd be nice to know my siblings aren't alone. Maybe they can still watch over us. I'll go get changed. You should change clothes too, Master. It's raining. Bunyang's belongings, the ones we got back from the hideout, they're by the shrine. Let's go, Master. Oh no.
That was the saddest dono I've ever heard.
Everything's gotten wet. I'm sorry. I should have kept everything safe. I'm sorry.
Don't worry, it's not your fault.
I hope nothing got ruined. It's all we have left. Is anything broken?
Dear Grandpa Cho, it's us, your favorite grandchildren, and Jinbin, because he doesn't want to feel left out.
Are you eating right? You're staying healthy, right, Grandpa? You should come visit us in Heaven's Reach.
Master is taking very good care of everyone. It feels less like we're a school and more like...
We're a family. Master? Don't cry. The others would be sad to see us crying. It hurts, but they wouldn't want us to stay sad forever. They were always laughing. We should be grateful for the time we had, shouldn't we? Onion, Buna, Jinbin, are you watching over us? Do you think they could hear our prayers, Master?
I'm sure they did.
I hope so. I'm going to train harder. I want to get stronger so our family can rest without worrying about me. And so I can protect you, too.
Master of one. This really stings. That's stupid. That's stupid achievement. Like, when I first did this on my Sin, it was like, yeah, it's like, oh my god, gut punch after gut punch, and finally they gave me an achievement of that, telling me that I'm a master of one. It's like, what the fuck, game? That was mean. That's just mean. It was cold.
Master, we should get inside before the rain gets any worse.
I miss the others so much. Go inside. I'll put these things away.
Okay. I'll make us some tea. Jinbin always made us tea after training to help us feel better. Don't be long, Master! It's so quiet now.
I didn't pick up the bundle, did I? Oh, I did. Bundle. Not again. And off into a new adventure. It's right there.
It looks like our food store spoiled while we were gone from Heaven's Reach. I've gone down to the village to get some supplies. I can do it by myself, I promise. You should rest, Master. I'll be back before you know it.
And before I cut this video, I'm going to cut over to a previous video that we went over kind of why I was basically going la la la. So go to this video over here. And this is in part 25.5, when I was getting the Hongmoon ascendancy.
And done much good for the world. You even knew the wonders of being a teacher, as I did when I was with all my students, when I was with you.
Even now, I still miss those days. Master.
Embrace your pain, Cricket, but then let it go. None of us wish to see you burdened by the past. Not I, not your fellow Hongmoon, not your students.
This dialogue is also kind of spoilery, but without the context, you would never know.
Use the power you've obtained here to face your future. Someday we'll meet again. Until then, I'll watch over your students. It's what family does, after all.
La, 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 la. So yeah, that quest came after this storyline was released, when they reworked the talent tree again, because the talent system used to be something that looked more like this, and all these branching out to something a little bit more simplified, where each skill had 3 options, and now they have these things where each talent changes various different skills all at once. So yeah. So before we go on with the next story, see you soon in the next video, and embrace the Asian tragedy story arcs.